Hello, hello. What's up? How are you? How's everyone doing? Um, I was super inspired to come in here and talk about something that I've just been learning more and more. And it's about taking away the lesson. Um, Everything that's going on in your life, like it all is connected, and no matter what's going on, good or bad, you can learn from everything. You're not a failure. There is no such thing as failure if you're learning from your mistakes. So, I shared a little bit about my story and about how I started on this journey to better myself and better my life when I was in a deep, dark place. My husband was talking to another woman, and that was a very, very awakening, and that propelled me on to where I'm today. But life has a way of giving us what we need. And for me, that was a wake up call. And actually, I needed it. And so I took the lesson that I needed to get my shit together. And I needed to get my life in order so I could be the person I wanted to be. And so, like, whatever's going on in your life, what is the lesson you need to learn? And especially if you have the same thing coming up over and over and over and over, what is that lesson? Because you're just getting it. And so another story about how I learned the lesson. A couple months ago, we were really struggling financially. We had a lot of hard trouble come up this summer. My car, we just put $1,000 in my car, we put $1,000 in my husband's car, and things kept coming up over and over and over. And we had to borrow money from my husband's parents to help us get through that really tough time. And at the time, I was considering going out, getting a job, maybe help alleviate some of that pressure from my business and just to take away some of that financial pressure, pays things off. And I had already been like in this moment of praying about it, trying to decide what we needed to do. And I got this really nasty letter from a relative and about our money situation. And it was not a nice letter. And it was a really punch in the gut. But I asked myself and I prayed about it, like, okay, what is the lesson here? Like, there's some really mean and hurtful things that were said in that letter. And I had to, like, really take a step back and say, okay, like, I'm not going to take this personal, what this person said to me, about me, whatever. I'm not going to take it personal, but what is the lesson I need to learn from this moment? And for us, it was just that we needed to get more financially secure, really iron out our finances and figure out what we got going on and and just, being able to take control. So that is just another story about how I was able to, like, really take a step back and say, okay, what is it I need to learn here? What is the lesson? So I want to turn it over to you, like, whatever you have going on in your life. There's lessons in the good things. Hi, Stephanie. There's definitely lessons in the good things that are happening in our life, but I think our biggest lessons come in times of struggle, when things are really hard. And so, like, whatever you have going on, whether it's in your health, whether it's in your relationships, whether it's in your finances, look for the lesson. Like, what is that lesson that God or the universe or whatever you believe in is trying to teach you and is trying to help you get through? Because one of my mentors, he says, life is a lot like it's a lot like a video game. So, do you remember when you were a kid, you used to play these video games and you couldn't pass the level until you beat the monster? So, whatever that monster was, and it got stronger and stronger and stronger each as you advanced through the game. And it's the same thing in life. You can't get to the next level until you beat that monster. And you will start facing the same lesson over and over and over again until you learn the lesson, until you beat it, until you master whatever it is that you need to master. So I hope you got some value out of this. I hope this is helpful. Let me know in the comments what is your biggest struggle right now, whether it's this week, this month, maybe just in the whole 2016. And let me know if you found the lesson, or maybe you need help find lesson in it. So I would love to help you with that if you need some assistance. And that's all I have for you today. But I hope you have a great, great day. And everything that is happening to you is actually happening for you. And if you can just take a step back and try and figure out what is the lesson that I need to learn in this moment.